we are on YouTube now, and I know that everybody know how the TNT works, but I'm explain you to know a little bit about TNT. TNT is a conversation platform for beginning, intermediate, advanced English speakers, and the live conversation meetings is for all levels. However, can participate in this meeting. This is not a regular class, and we are not here to teach you anything. So no, don't correct Noah. Just the people, just the person asking for it. And uh, here you will develop your your fluence and confidence in as English speakers. And so be respectful and enjoy the process. Like I said, as I said, we are on in live on YouTube now. And if you want to know a bit about the TNT, how the TNT works, and you participated another class, know another language, you can you can you can looking for us on, if you wanna know here. Let me see in this website. Well, know a little bit about more about the the TNT. So the 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 we're gonna talk about today's about the pollution. I'm sending you the questions on the chat. Wait a minute. Can you receive the link, the questions?
Yes, it's here.
Okay. So Charles, can you introduce yourself for us?
Of course, and thank you for choosing me first. My name is Charles Lopes, 42 years old, married, two beautiful daughters called Laura and Luisa. I was born in Brasilia long time ago, as I said, 42 years old. Nowadays, I live in Calgary, Canada, exactly 10 days. I have degree in agriculture engineering, and I developed my career in Brazil for more than 20 years in this area. But here, I will throw away my degree, and I will restart my career, maybe as a dishwasher. Yes, it's normal, right? I participated in it more than 1 year, I guess. Maybe September or August the last year. And if I have this bad English, I need to give thanks for TNT, right? Yes, that's it. It's not too good, but it's because I'm a little bit lazy. Oh, lazy. Sorry. That's it.
No, it's not. It's a good.
Yeah.
You need to think it's a good one because you do step by step for your plans. And now you're living in Canada, so it's great.
Yeah.
That's good. you going to change for another career, or following your career?
Well, I will start here.
Okay.
Only search a job if I have opportunity to get a job in the same career. Okay, if not, okay too. Here we don't choose too much. We need to do what we need to do. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. So let me. Can you say something, Bruna?
No,
No.
you
Okay.
you you froze a
Luis,
little
can
bit.
you present yourself? Yeah. Sorry. It's okay now.
Yes, it is. It is. It's great.
Okay, Luis, can you present yourself for us?
Hi everyone, my name is Luis. I have 28 years old. I'm living in Brazil, in a small city called Martin Campos in Minas Gerais state. I work with IT from my home to another city, and I like to ride a bike. I have a dog. I'm graduated in mechatronics engineer, and that's it. I'm here to improve my English, and thank you. Thank you all.
That's great. I'm living in Minas either, but now I'm in a vacation. So yeah, that's great. It's a glad to see you here today. And Leonardo, can you present yourself, please?
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. My name is Leonardo. I am 25 years old, Francês. I'm from Mato Grosso do Sul, one city is called Naviraí, interior of the state. I have lived in Recife for since March this year. I am in economics, master students in economics at UFPA. And in this moment, have uh, I have been a lot of time because I finished the disciplines, all right, credit of the master's degree, and I have only dissertation to work. So I am enjoying my free time to improve my English participation for um, uh, uh, a many a lot of meetings, conversations, class intermediate, in beginners in English. I uh, I que eu conseguir, I can, and I began to related at this. I began to I started to learn French in the TNT to come. Yes, I did two classes yet. I'm enjoying so much. Yes, I hope to
Yeah,
at uh, at uh, at the final of this year talk a little bit. Yes, I can to talk, and that's it.
that's great. I'm in the process to learning French and English either here on TNT. So I know what you feel. So it's difficult, but it's totally different above. And it's a process. How Bruno always say, it's a process and enjoy it. I'm enjoying the process to learning two languages. Uh, yeah.
The guys are
Bruna, can you?
saying that French is more easy than English. I don't know what it, but I suppose the letter of the alphabet, right, is very similar with your alphabet in Portuguese. And the pronunciation of the some words is similar too. So
Yes, and I know you've been
also
attending the French classes too, right, Leo? Very good. Yeah. Guys,
Can you,
yeah,
can
I
you
will
present
do
yourself?
it. I live in São Paulo with my family. I'm 27. I work as a teacher and also as a community manager. I'm graduated in language, English. What else? I like dancing, studying language. Now I've been studying Spanish. Maybe in the future I can become a Spanish teacher. Can you imagine? Like Spanish and English, it would be really nice. But I don't know. I'm still thinking. And that's it. It's always a pleasure to be here with you all. And I loved the subject. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Great. So let's get started, Laura. The question number one, how was the world changed since you were a child? Luis, can you answer this first question?
Yes, thank you. Uh, for me, changed a lot. Changed a lot. When I was born, I didn't had access to computer or I wasn't involved with computer. And I was growing up, I would like to have a computer, and one day I won one computer. And before this, I like to play on the streets with other children in a small city. But today, nowadays, it's very different. Actually, all the children just go to smartphones and tablets, a lot of information coming from all of us. And the last 3 years, for example, uh, 3 years ago, I said that in 10 years I would like to work from my city, but sometimes everything changing and technology changes everything. And now I work from my city, and with technology, internet high bandwidth internet connection here, and maybe 10 years ago it was a radio connection and very different speed. Maybe if I had 10 years ago, I didn't can do this because I haven't a bandwidth connection bandwidth to that let me talk with a lot of people in video conference. And that's it. For other people can change more or less, but in general, for me, that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you that the world changed with the connection because in the past we need to go to work in person, and later the pandemic we working at home. Now we see different careers like TikTokers, YouTubers, and so so yeah, that's a big difference. And
Yes,
how
a
about
good
you?
point.
Yeah, how about you, Charles? Charles, what do you say?
Maybe in this room, I'm the guy that could saw more moods in everything because I'm more oldest guy. It's difficult talk about change because jump in our ears that changed in the world for bad, for good. Some things improve a lot like communication, technology. But in the other hand, we start consume more and bring back for the subject, generate more trash, I guess. Yeah. I think it's enough for today. Leonardo, I remember you, man. Long time no see you, and it's a pleasure to be here with you again. Yeah. Can you answer this question?
Yes,
It's always a pleasure review some guys here. Yeah.
for me too.
I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you very well. A long time.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember you too. Wow,
Thank you. Go ahead.
the intermediate class. So I am a 19th boy, right? I born in 1996. Yes, yes. So therefore here, the words changed, have changed so a lot, all right? The internet practically began on the 90th decade, and today we don't live without the internet, all right? To realize the trade, the justice, education process, how they are on the internet. So the changes, the world changed a lot. And what about the world and the climate change? I believe I don't a very specialist in this subject, but what I say, what I know, the environment is changing for some decades, not today, and we came, how could I say, a critical point, because there are some people, many people on the world needing to food, to clothes, and that how activity have a large impact on the world, right? And today, mais do que nunca, and health. Today we are the SUS in Brazil. This is a great achievement. Values, in my opinion, were changing ever for relate how generation the values were transformation. Technology, I have said yet already. In my neighborhood, the trash is took. Tipo, I don't know how could I say recolhido in English.
Maybe it's taken.
Taken. Thanks, bro. Yes, in my neighborhood, the trash is taken daily, right? Day by day. I have this privilege. I don't not even how mainly in Brazil, have take care to basic saneamento, we shall say. And you, Bru?
Yeah. You guys summarized pretty well, I think, in terms of technology, environment, and health, right? You said everything. Maybe education, I think it's something I don't remember you mentioned or not, but it changed a lot, right? Schools, mainly when we are talking about um, like private schools, I think the access to technology at schools is growing too, right? Like a lot of a lot of classes like using laptops, like students have their own laptops or like tablets, and this is really, really nice. Of course, I am talking about a privileged group. Not every school has access to it, unfortunately, but this is definitely something that changed too. And talking about the garbage, it's usually actually I live in a condo, so I just take the garbage there and someone takes it, but I don't see the frequency. I would say it's every day too, just like Leo said, but I must confess I really don't know. I just latch the bags there, and then the magic happens. It's not a magic, it's the work of the guys, but that's it. I really don't know frequency. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. The change, like for example, our environment change with the our thoughts, our new life, for example, because now we have some many smartphones, tablets, and computer. We change our mind. We change our how to act. Like for example, buy more things than we can, and the topic today is pollution, and it bring us more pollution because we don't know like for example we don't recycle things, but we uh, buy more than before 10 years ago, for example. Yeah, that's it. The question number 2 is, if humans are really intelligent and not simply manipulated by the genius like any other animal, why can't they do anything about overpollution? What do you think about it, Charles? Charles.
It's a trick question. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to ask for the maybe people that in front of our organization. I don't know. Yeah, it's a big question. It's a tough question. Yeah. Maybe we don't we don't are so much intelligent like we think that we are. Yeah. Oh, it's difficult, this sentence. Yeah, I don't know. It's a trick question. Maybe we need to rethink about. Yeah, I cannot answer this question because I'm part of this problem and I cannot solve this problem. Yeah, I will kick the ball and or I will throw the hot potato to Leonardo, maybe. Can you give us one answer more elaborate than mine, Leonardo?
For me to answer,
Yeah.
you give me the ball. Okay, right. So I was thinking about this. I don't believe that the planet is overpopulation, but what that is exists today is that exists today is a very high impact per people, per head, per capita. All right, principally mainly on the cities, because in that the planet stop to the fixed population on the earth today, we are continue pollution the earth. It's increasingly, all right, because the life in the city today is a higher environment impact, alto impacto ambiental, because we eat foods a lot processed for complex industrial system. We have agribusiness impacting on the environment. The forest was divested to increase the land, the use of the land to plant. All right, and we have today is a great problem to involving a overpopulation. But we, in my opinion, we can't resolve this because have a lot interest in there are powerful people who are gains with climate impact on the earth, right? Some billionaires, just like some bankers, mineral companies, agribusiness. So there are a pressure to keep the situation just like it is. So, in my opinion, right, there's not a absolute true.
Yeah, it's a hard question. For me, the overpollution. I don't know if we can change the overpollution population, because we see for example, countries like China. They did some. It's a hard things to control it, and I don't think it's the correct way to change it. And So I have no idea how to change it. Yeah. What do you think, Bruno?
Yeah, that's an answer I also can't give. I'm with you and Charles. I really don't know. Just like Charlie said, I think we are part of the problem too. And I don't know. I think there are a lot of factors involved in overpopulation, um, such as health, education. Um, I think all of these things are related to it, but I don't understand too much. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't have much to add. I think Luis answered. I'm not sure. Luis, did you answer?
No,
No, so it's you.
I'm not answered yet, but I would like to pass this question because this is a hard question. I would like to add about this a little bit to give my opinion or to form my opinion. I think all of you add important points, and Bruno and Charles, that I agree. Sometimes I don't know exactly if we are on overpopulation. I don't know, all right? I just don't know because I don't know nothing about it. But I'm sure that we are part of the problem. Maybe I think the population isn't distributed, all right, around the globe. I think, but I don't have in mind now a solution, or maybe I will be here just pointing the problem, but I would like to read about. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. It's a hard question. I know. Sorry, guys. Well, so I'm a propose not follow the fourth question, but 9. I like the 9. Yeah. What is the most important issue facing the environment today? What do you think, Leonardo?
What is the most important issue facing the environment today? I don't know what will be the most important, but there are some important questions. Reduce the EO emission on the atmosphere, to atmosphere, but I guess, in my opinion, the most important could be how the world, por aí say, conjuntamente, you need to resolve the great problem, right? The world is changing yet already. We can now we need to do anything. We need to move. So it is will be possible. Will be just possible only the world, the whole countries, all right, multilateral organism, the people, civil society, empenhando effort to resolve this question, all right, and how construct the points, the principal points, wishfully list, and need trying to follow in construction how long the time is democratically process to to change, I guess.
Yeah, I think for me, the most important issue facing the environment today is all air, because we change our development, uh, like for example, the oxygen changing. We have difficult to learning. We have difficult to uh, uh, to respirar, and uh, our organisms don't work is well. And the world, like in Europe this year, had a reunion, a meeting on Europe to talk about the environment and how improve the air, the climate, the temperature, the climate, and these things one day can destroy our planet. So for me, the air and the climate, temperature of climate, is the issue that we can fix it. And how about you, Luis? What do you think?
Well, it's a hard question too, but it's good to have a hard questions. And I think that aggressive use of areas, natural areas uh, to grow to agriculture, I think this could be a problem in a long-term problem. Not just for a long-term problem. It's a short-term problem, but it's a long-term problem too. All natural areas are devastated just uh, to grow agriculture, and I think pesticides could be dangerous too much for us, and I think they are using a lot. I don't have the numbers to present here. I would like to have, but I think could be a good problem, and I think that waste, water waste for industrials could be a very big problem too. I don't know too much. I don't know about waste food. I would like to read about this to present here, but I think it's all main problems: pesticides, divesting natural areas, and wasting water. I think, and that's it. And Charles,
Thank you for having me, man. And yes, I will follow you. You bring for us good points, and I will summarize your speech in one word that I really agree that is our mainly problem. It's our mainly environmental problem nowadays. It's a great question for me. This subject, it's good too, because I'm working this area more than 15 years, and I was married with a environmental engineer, Jacqueline Bailão. So I breathe this every day. And I guess the mainly point is consumptions. Consumo. Sorry my pronunciation, Bruna. Help me.
It's
You
all right.
are a
Consumption.
teacher.
No, that's it,
Consumption.
consumption. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yes. Yeah. And this is mainly problem. But it's a problem that sometimes it's invisible, right? and everyone contribute for this. It's important we rethink our consumption, like how many time do you conserve your cell phone, your laptop? How many hours you spend in the shower? How many plastic bag you consume? Yeah, and how many wood things you consume, because the forest it's maybe found out because we use chairs, you use table made from woods, and sometimes we use to point some things, but we don't realize that we are part of this problem. All right? Yeah. How many clothes you use, in what condition you throw away, and I think everything it's consumption, and we need to have think about this. All right? And I used to tell the nature don't need help. The human don't need to do nothing. We need only stop the pressure above the forest, and it's enough for the forest recover by yourself. Yeah, it's my message. I know it's a little bit complicated, but that's it. Bruna, bring for us best English, because
Come
my
on.
English hurt
Stop saying.
the ears.
saying
These
it.
Your
guys,
English is very
please.
well.
Stop,
Ricardo.
Charles. Stop saying it.
Understand
You're doing great.
everything.
Yes, but well, I think you guys, like, we have a specialist here, right? Like someone who works in the agriculture area. Luis brought great points too uh about deforestation, the water waste. He also talked about pesticides. I think these are huge and important topics when we are talking about pollution and issues, like actually related to the environment, right? I think agriculture is a system that also pollutes a lot, right? I think industries play a big role in pollution too. It's really complicated. I don't know, deforestation might be one of the biggest environmental problems we've been facing here in Brazil. Climate change too, just like Deborah said, the greenhouse effect. I think all of these are subjects we need to keep talking, and we need to talk more often, like this something. I don't know about you guys, like Charles, who is here, who has been attending the meetings many times. This is, I don't know, the second time or the third time I talk about it in 1 year. So I think we need to discuss and actually not just talk but act, like we need to discuss how to change and change it. I think more than just say, we need to act. And I am part of it too. I don't act too much. I don't recycle my waste, but I know all of this brings a lot of impact to the environment. So it's a really tough subject, but just like I just summarized what the guy said, I think you brought great points already. That's it.
It's a point to think about, thinking how we can change. Things is a bit, but if we do something a little bit will change. And it's important to talk about and start to doing a little step for improve it. So guys, I will read the last question for over our conversation. The question is, what should we do to increase the awareness about environmental pollution? What do you think, Bruna?
What should we do? Well, I think education is a good point, right? Like like maybe share more information about the impact, because a lot of times I think about the environment. I always think, okay, we know it's harmful. We know climate changing is happening. We know the impacts, but we are worried about our lives. I'm working, I'm going to the gym, I'm living my life. It doesn't impact, I don't feel the impact. It doesn't affect my life, you know. So I think since we don't feel the impact too much, like, of course, okay, it's hotter this year than it was 10 years ago, or like we can see some other stuff in other countries, like deforestation. This is also caused by climate changes, but I feel that me in my house, I don't feel that much the impact because I'm focused on my life. I think we need to be less selfish. I think this is the point. Be less selfish and start acting, read more, be more informed, and act instead of just talk. And I am part of it too. I'm part of this problem too. That's it. And you, Charles, what do you think?
Yes, I cannot go away from your answer. I think the key it's the knowledge and education. And like I said previous, I think it's consumption. And unfortunately, our media encourage us to consume more, not less. And maybe this generation consume more than previous generation. And I hope that have one solution for this. And I think we need only work in our schools, in our child, in our teenage teacher they consume less. All right, don't to be a foolish guy. All right, don't change the clothes all the time, or don't be shy when your clothes it's a little bit old. And I think it's we live in a crazy world, and each day we need one thing different, and we never satisfied what we have. And I think it's not a good way. And education it's a key. I really think this in this way. Leonardo, you already finished your master's degree. That's correct? Yeah or not?
I don't know if I ready.
Yeah, but it's in the end. Your brain it's fresh for a lot of things. Please bring for us good ideas. Yeah.
So you have talked. You had talked about the subject very well in the previous question. I was imagine that the consumption is a cause of the the impact on the environment, but however, the companies is the production that cause actually the impact, but is a consumption what demand, all right? This impact, this that impact, that production. So we could to say that consumption is a generation font. So what about the question 7? I don't know specifically how to suggestion. How to would suggestion. Bruna had talked. Your owner living on the city caused already the impact on the climate change is very true. For example, or owner poop, all right, that we take a flow of the sanitary on the toilet, saying that residues for the oceans, and that residues is contaminant and changing health of the fish, all right? Because in our poop contains some substance, just like remedials, drugs, cholesterol, and this thing is changing the health of the fishes in pollution, the disbalance, I don't know, one balance, desequilíbrio on the ecology, and there's to control this. I believe that how I had said, the society together reach resolve this, and the research, the science research on this area to send subsidies on the productive system, all right, can be more efficient and more, how could I say, environment friendly. Is totally possible, but that there must to interest to need it, and I fight against some interest. That's it, I believe.
Luis, can you answer?
Yes, thank you. I think everyone had some very important points. As Bruna said, I totally agree with education and knowledge, and Charles said about consumption. I totally agree too. And I would like to add some point that Leonardo said too about demand of generate a new consumption and a new products. When we think about, when we rethink about our consumption, because we are part of this, think a little bit about to buy new things, all right? Try to think a little bit, because when we buy something that we don't need, maybe the old product will go to the trash. This trash generally don't separate the kind of products and the discharge in a wrong way. And we think about polymers going to the ocean, and it's a very big problem. The trash in the oceans, for example, and this is all, we are part of this, all right? And I think when all you said, when we think about knowledge and consumption, we need to rethink about our consumption, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a good point to think about the ecology, about our how the consumption change the our world. Yeah, guys. Unfortunately, the conversation is over. Time to go now. And I'm so happy to see you today. I'm so glad to hear about your points, and the 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 topic is so difficult for us, I know, but it's important to talk about it. And I'm I will send you guys a link for you. And send me questions about the meeting, or if you have some point to send me to change here on our meeting. And if you have some topic to talk, send me either, you know. Yeah, that's the link for you. Give me this feedback. And yeah, if you know about more about the the TNT, had the session about a session of our questions, you need to looking for our questions on our pro plan in this link. So guys, nice to see you here today, and bye bye.
Thank you. Have a great weekend, guys. It was really nice talking to you.
Thank
you
you,
so much.
everyone, for
Bye.
Bye
spend
bye.
your
Bye,
Saturday
everyone.
here
Thank
with
you.
me.
Great
Thank
weekend.
I need a lot improve my English because the Canadians are crazy with me. Yeah,
You're doing great, Charles. Thank you so much, guys.
you are
Bye-bye.
always keen, Donna.
That's true.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye, guys.